So everyone talks about how Christians are judgmental, and everybody talks about their experiences, their bad experiences with Christians, which, you know, I understand that. But it's not talked about enough how we as Christians also get judged just as much, if not more, you know what I'm saying, for being Christians. You know what I'm saying? The looks we get, the things people say, the things people do just because we are Christians. You don't even have to say anything to no one, but if they find out that you're a Christian, they instantly begin to judge you. You know what I'm saying? And what I notice is that people project their bad experiences with other Christians onto Christians that never did anything to them. Okay? And although I'm used to it, it's also really frustrating on our behalf because people assume that you're a certain way when you're actually not, you know, just because you're a Christian. You know what I'm saying? They're comparing you to people that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You never did nothing to people and people treating you wrong and they saying mean things. They assume that you're a hypocrite. They assume that you're judgmental. They assume that you think you're better than them. And honestly, the list goes on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? They just make all these assumptions, which is ultimately judging us by not, and they don't even know us. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're a Christian. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? They don't even know you, yet they say these things about you, and that, my friend, is judging. They will call you judgmental without actually knowing if you're judgmental, which is literally being judgmental, because you're only saying this because I'm a Christian, but you don't even actually know me. You don't know my character. You don't know who I am. And it's interesting to me that people, you know, do this because they will actually not like you for being a Christian because they feel like you're judging them, okay, when you're not even judging them. But then they turn around and judge you because they assume that you're judging them because you're a Christian. And on top of that, their definition of judging is not even right anyhow. You know what I'm saying? Let the world tell it. Judging is telling the truth. If you tell the truth, then you're judging in today's society. And I understand that there are some judgmental Christians. You know, I experienced a few in my life. But 95% of the people are not even actually being judged, okay? I literally watch this, like, on a daily. I seen it in my personal life. I seen it on YouTube. You know, someone may have just tell someone the truth, you know, and they didn't like it or they didn't want to hear it. So they called it judging, as we all see today. I literally had someone say this on a Bible study like a year ago. She was saying that someone was telling her something and she didn't want to hear it, so she said they was judging her, and she admitted that she knew that they weren't even judging her. She just said it because she didn't want to hear it. Okay, so this is the type of world we live in, and it was a lot of courage. I respected her for admitting that, but it just like proved my point. I'm like, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I knew that people are aware of the fact that they're not being judged, but they just throw that card out there to make themselves feel better, to not really face, you know, the conviction that they're feeling.